see how we're going to create the interfaces and the generic data type in the Eclipse. So for here, let me erase the things, and we're gonna demo those three things in Eclipse. So first of all, let's create a project. Let's call it demo2. Okay, demo2. So we create it. It has nothing in the source folder, right? It has nothing in the source folder. But first of all, let's create an interface. So interface contains those three methods here. But you can see here, interfaces and the class, we're all working with, we have a generic data type in the headers, right? So let's create an interface. So you can see here in the Eclipse, when you go to the File tab and go to New, you can find the interfaces, right? Just select this interface, that will create one. So the variable is the name of the interface. So we will just type this variable here. But things here is, we're gonna working with the generic data type, right? So usually we will treat this angle t kind of like as a part of the name, Okay, so usually we put it here. Then we will hit finish. Now you can see in this demo2, we this Eclipse creates interface with the variable and with the t specified. Okay, what are we going to do? We will just quickly type at first. First. Second. No return type, change the order. Okay, so this is what we have, right? It's only contain headers, right? No meaningful implementation there. What are we going to do next? We need to create. So this is one Java file. We need another two, right? Another two Java files. One for class definition, another for the kind program. So let's create this class first, because right now we create interface, right? So we will go to still, you can open file, go to new, you can find the class, right? We already showed this in the demo one, last class. So go to the class, then we need to specify the name. Same thing here. The name it is ordered pair, right? But because we use generic data type, if we want Eclipse create, this ordered pair with the angle g, you may want to specify it. Okay. So in the name of this field, so ordered pair t. Another things here, you see the interfaces, right? Because we already created interfaces and this class implements that interface we just created. So we will hit add, because we have what is name, a variable. So you can see here we already have a variable created. It's available under demo2 source folder. So we just select this one, okay, and then hit OK. It's added. So now we will hit finish. So this demo, the Eclipse will create this class file for us, and also because we already specify the relationship between this class to create and the interfaces we just created. So that will that will specify this interface you have this relationship, and also that will check the specification that that we have in this interface and place those methods here. Okay, but also those definitions are trivial, right? You can see just return null, and this one no type, just blank content. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to fill this out. Okay, but you can see here those are generated automatically. That will, because we say we're going to implement that interface, so that will just follow what we have in the interface and automatically place those methods. Next one we will put. So here we mentioned we have this t with angle specified. We can place use this identifier or placeholder to build up, those that views. Okay, so also we need, following here, we're showing on the slides, we need constructors, right? So we have still T, first item, T, second item. We don't need, we don't know, what specific type it will be, but we just place a placeholder here. We, later once user figure out, this will be replaced. Okay. First item, second equals second item. So this is what we have in the, what is the arrow here? Okay, it's not used. So let's return first. Now it's used. Now let's you see here the warning is gone. Let's return second. And also change the order. So we will not specify, we will not define this toString in order to save time. So we will use T tempo first equal second, right? We know in in a program, in any program, if we want to do the swap, right? We need 3 lines, right? To do the swap of the 2 variables. Okay, so this is what we have for this. This is what we have in this class, right? We have this interface specified. We have this class defined, right, with those methods. So next one, we will do the class. This one, let's call it test. Also, we mentioned we're going to treat this one as a client program, right? We want the main method. So let's just hit. So now we have a main method inside. Okay, let's okay. So what are we going to do? We're going to create a fruit, right? It's going to string type. So it's ordered pair, right? But now we need, we need to give a specific type, right? Because now, it's at a runtime. We want, and later at a runtime, the computer needs to know what specific that type we are going to working with. So let's say we're going to working with the string as an example showing in on the slide, right? The fruit, and then we call it new, right? We're going to working with the constructors, parable. So here, string, right? Now what are we going to do? We're going to specify, the 2 strings to initialize the first 2, the 2 that views. So we call the apple and the banana. Okay, so this is what we have. This is what. Oh, okay, forgot this one. Okay, so now we can, let's just use the system out print line, to check the content. So because we didn't override toString method, so I will not use that. I will simply just get get the first that view and print out. Let's see what it is. Okay. Let's see what it is. Okay. Okay. So now you can see we have an apple in it. Right. This is a first that views. So it works. So let's say, can we suppose I'm not happy with the string. Now I want working with another one, flow 2, but now this one working with the integer type. Okay, let's see if it is working. What we can do. So for here, because it's an integer type, this string no longer supported there. We will use flow 2. Let's see what we have. Okay, you can see now it's code working with the integer type. Okay, so now you can see here we have those 3 files in the program.